This guide is to go through clearing the Infernal Hector challenge with the Askr trio. It involves some skill inheritance, but nothing particularly rare in terms of fodder. Going through it real quick, we've got Defiant Defense, Reprisal, Reciprocal Aid, Desperation 2, Spur Speed 2, the Brash Assault 3 seal. This is a general Brash Assault build. It does most of the offense on this team. Sharina is focused on buffing attack and making sure her own attack is high enough to knock out the red swords. Swap is important for using her as a shield. Fjorm's running her base set plus reposition, which is not used. And Anna has rally speed to get Fjorm to the proper threshold. Iceberg for damage. Triangle it up too because for some reason it's important with the red cavalry. Desperation 3. Spur defense 2, which just helps keep the team alive. And Panic Ploy, which has exactly one application that is incredibly important. So let's get started.
We will triumph!
As you will.
Yes, let's go.
So you'll note that on even turns, even attack wave kicks in. So you need to make sure that you perform your initial bait when even attack wave is not active. So at the start of turn 3 is when you actually want to move Fjorm into position. The reason everyone's situated like this is because you want Sharina to be close enough to hone attack 3 Fjorm, but still be in range for drive attack 2, which puts Fjorm at a high enough threshold to knock out this bowfighter if the bowfighter attacks first, which causes this horse to attack first and the bowfighter to attack second.
Shall we?
Alphonse moves up here,
As you say.
Fjorm moves here. Now we have Spur Speed 2 here,
Yes?
and Rally Speed on Anna, which pulls Fjorm up to a high enough speed cap that she's not doubled by this bowfighter.
Yes, let's go.
So Triangle It Up 2 is important on Anna because it changes the pathing of this Sword Cavalier. With Triangle It Up 3, the Sword Cavalier is too aggressive. Without Triangle Adapt, the Sword Cavalier doesn't move in the right direction. And he ends up over here next turn, which is bad.
Yes.
Reciprocal Aid is on Alphonse here, and that's used to, obviously heal
Turn.
Fjorm, but also put Alphonse in range so that he can start putting in work next turn. You'll note these guys are not doubling. The Panic Ploy on Anna is perfect to just hit their speed so that their even attack wave lowers their speed instead of helping it, letting Fjorm clean up these two fighters.
Shall we?
The Brash Assault build lets Alphonse quickly dispatch this Mannequin and charge his special.
Yes?
Swap takes Alphonse out of cover and places Sharina only in range of this sword fighter.
Yes?
And the special trigger lets Anna easily deal with this Axe Cavalier.
We will triumph! Orders, please. Found your weak spot.
Because we're using Reprisal,
As you will.
Alphonse now has a charge special which is high enough to one-shot this Lance Flyer.
My apologies.
And we leave him in range of Hector because with Defiant Defense, he's at a high enough threshold to easily survive being one-shot by Hector.
Onward. As you say. Let's go.
And Sharina once again moves to body block his sword.
Hit.
Found your weak spot.
So Sharina's offense boosting here
Yes.
lets Fjorm hit hard enough to knock this red mage into below the threshold he needs to pass, which lets you block him in.
Yes.
And Alphonse can open the way against Hector.
My apologies.
Yes. My turn. Let's
Now, Anna, with Triangle at up 2
Orders, please.
and B support with Fjorm, has enough defense to barely survive being one-shot by this Lance fighter.
Let's go.
Shall we?
And she needs to be able to take the hit. Now you'll notice Anna doesn't have the strength or the speed to defeat that Lance fighter, but Alphonse does.
Above all, the mission.
And at this point, the fight's basically over. It's really just a matter of making sure you get your thresholds
As you
right
say. Yes.
for HP, which means transferring Sharina's health over to Anna.
Yes. Let's go.
As you will.
Which is pretty straightforward. One hit there.
My turn. Onward.
Shall we?
One hit there.
As you say.
And now, with Sharina's health, Anna is able to tank this Lance Knight.
We will triumph.
And on turn 12, you
Let's
deliver
go.
the finishing blow. And that's how to beat Infernal Hector with the Askr trio and Fjorm and some random skill inherits.